Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia peninsula. Yep, we are back. It's been a few weeks. I've had a little couple of weeks off. I am back on the peninsula, and I'm very excited because we've got a massive episode. This is probably the biggest episode since episode 1 in terms of its importance. But before we do that, I'm just going to lob myself around because we are going to do just a quick Hall of Heroes. We're going to do Mates Base and Hall of Heroes at the beginning because, frankly, it's been a while and I miss it. So we're going to go, in fact, I'm going to do a full-on tour, I think. We've got a few new people, even whilst I was away, which is absolutely superb. So thank you, all of you amazing members. This is the Hall of Members, and you're just superb people. Thank you so much. Ryan is new since the last episode, and I'm very grateful to you, Ryan. Thank you. That's awesome. It's getting just a little cramped. We've got some new people. Debbie and Kamo, thank you very much for joining us. It is superb and an absolute honour and a privilege for you to join the Redstone Patreon ranks. So I'm really very grateful for you. And Aidan Harry Croshaw, I know you were there last week, but I changed your name. Harry, you're in the main space. You are now also in the Hall of Patrons. Well done, dude. Thank you, Aid. That's awesome. And I've created a space because I've removed someone in disgust. No, it wasn't in disgust. It was in absolute awe because I upgraded to a diamond patron. Sarah, I don't know what to say. You're just a legend. Thank you for becoming a diamond patron. It is incredible. It's not often I'm speechless, although I do always seem to be when I announce a new diamond patron. If you guys want to get involved with Patreon, the link is in the description below. It makes such a massive difference to the channel in the fact that it allows me to actually carry on the channel. So if you want to get involved, the link is in the description. It would be wonderful to be able to put an effigy of you wearing leather or steel in there. That would be superb. We are going to come up and do a mate space as well. I need a sign. So we're going to pop the second person into the extension of the mate space. Episode 73 was the last one. Blimey. So episode 74, we're going to pop it here. Episode, I can't spell even. Episode 74. And today we are going to welcome Bridget Black. Bridget always comments on the videos. Literally every video, Bridget is there saying thank you for the video. It's an absolute pleasure to have you in the mate space now, Bridget. Thank you so much for this awesome support. It's just wonderful to know that I can bring a smile to your face from time to time. So I'm really grateful and thank you so much. I'm going to bounce up and down on the spot. I'm actually on one leg. You can't see, but I am on one leg. I'm hopping. Honest. Anyway, let's get on with the episode. This is a massive episode. We've got so much we want to do in this one. I've got a mic. Do I want to fly? Oh, should we fly? Should we fly? Let's fly, Akova. Come on, get yourself up there. There you go, mate. Right, we're going to fly over simply because we've got so much we want to do. I'm just going to do a little scoot across the wall. I've done a little bit of work since the last episode. And part of that work kind of land on the wall. That would be just pinpoint, wouldn't it? Boom, 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 boom. There you go. How cool am I? So we're on the wall. This part of the wall is not quite done, but at least it is now spider-proofed. This part of the wall on this side. Oh, look, you can see we're still in Minecraft 1.13 because there is an iron golem in there getting a bit of a kick in from the magma blocks. We've got some big things to do around here, and that maybe has given the game away. That's quite interesting. Today, we're going to upgrade to Minecraft 1.14 live on camera. It's going to happen, and I hope it doesn't all go horribly wrong. Right, so we've got loads of iron, and I mean like properly loads of iron. Look, I've got a full double chest worth of iron blocks. I've got another full chest worth of iron blocks, and this fella is still a couple of iron blocks in there. That's full. There's iron in the hoppers. Can I get in there? Look, there's the hoppers are full. That hopper isn't full. Okay, so we're not entirely full there, which is good because that means I've not lost any through despawning. But we are pretty much ready to roll, are we not, for an upgrade? Because until recently, I thought iron farms were hard. Well, they're not. Iron farms are really easy. I released the best iron farm in the world that converts this iron farm into a 1.14 iron farm just a couple of days ago. So if you want to go and see that, the link will be in the description below. Anyway, so where are we going to do this masterful deed, I wonder? We should do it somewhere historic. You know what? I think I might actually do it here. You can see there's a couple of towers there. You can see my beacon. The lighthouse is in the background. You see the flag just there of the pirate ship and the castle. The newly wooded area there in the back of me where that basically the pier and the... It had to go all the way around. It couldn't be stone. It wasn't right. Angel, you were absolutely right. That couldn't stay. It had to become wood. So we're going to do our conversion right here and now. I'm not remotely nervous at all. Obviously, this could only go horribly, 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 horribly wrong. No, it'll be fine. And here we are. We are in Minecraft 1.14. And you can tell because if you look at the glowstone torch doodahs on the either side of the road, the texture is ever so slightly different, so you know we are in Minecraft 1.14. It doesn't appear to have gone wrong yet. Well, thank goodness for that, because I'd have been a very sad Avo if it had gone. So we've got, you know, textures are updated. Textures are slightly nicer, I think, if we're looking around. The sun's about to go down, so I'm gonna have to go for a bit of a zuzz in a minute. But obviously that's the biggest difference texture that we can see at the moment. There'll be more that we find. I have lots of things that I can add. Look, we don't need these things anymore. We can make barrels. Oh yeah, we can. We can do all sorts. It's going to be brilliant. I've had me kip now and I'm actually very excited. I barely slept because I was so excited. And you know, I've got to do... It gets me every time. Brilliant. Anyway, so we're coming down because I need to think, what do I want to do? One of the things I want to do, it's a bit like what I did or what I'm about to do in AlphaCraft, which is bringing the villagers to the peninsula. But in order to do that, I need to make the peninsula safe. And I don't just mean by lighting it up, because you can get drowns coming in from the edge as well, I realise. So I've got to make all of this safe as well. So it's going to be a nightmare, absolute nightmare. I thought I only needed a wall at one end. I reckon I'm going to need a seawall going all the way around the whole thing. Goodness me. But all told, it's going to be quite interesting. So what I want to do is I want to just take stock of what we've actually got in here. Because some of these farms might not work in 1.14. I've not tested them yet. And I'm a little concerned that might be the case. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the farm off. And what that will hopefully do, if they don't then produce more, then we'll know that they don't work, right? Happy days. I'm also going to need a lot more houses. I need to update this wool farm, definitely, because that can go fully auto. And I need to make sure it's completely lit up. I've got a massive job. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clear some space. Now, we know that one of the things that causes massive problems for mob spawning are trees and such. So what I don't want to have too many trees. Now, I know you can light up underneath, of course you can, but it's also taking up space for new houses. These houses, maybe a little bit of dirt as well, these houses are going to have the different types of workstations put into them, you know, like the blast furnace and the lectern and all of that kind of malarkey. So as we can basically have a trading hall without having a line of trading hall type peoples. There's going to be a floaty thing up there. Have I got a silk touch pickaxe? Yes, I do. Of course I do. I'm Avomance. There we go. I'll have that. And so I'm just going to go around. I'm going to clear some space, I think, and then we can take stock and see what we actually have around us. I think, with the exception of the Christmas tree and the trees that I've custom put onto Avondale Keys, I've removed every tree within the walls of the Avomancia Peninsula, which I'm telling you now has taken me days. It took so long. We've got to get rid of, or maybe not get rid of, but we've got to terraform a little bit as well. And here comes the weather. That's what everybody wants. There are too many dark bits, not enough light bits. You can see where the shadows, etc. It's actually a really good vantage point. And I want to be able to have, I don't know, enough space to be able to build a number of different houses in a number of different areas. So let's crack on with a little bit of terraforming. There is a lot more green space now that we can get some houses and structures and farms and goodness only knows what. We're going for partly functional, but mostly aesthetic. I think that is the direction we're going to go in to make this thing look pretty, and then we can expand it kind of outside the walls, more like a kingdom than a, I don't know, than a peninsula. That's kind of what I've been calling it up to now. I think we've got some exciting times ahead. I think that's going to wrap it up right there for this particular session. We've done a lot of work, far more work than it actually looks, believe me. But it was quite fun, and next episodes we can really start to dig into developing this area. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.